Welcome to Sonder 2023.
Welcome to Sonder 2023.
Welcome to Sonder 2023.
Sonder.
Hey.
One, two, three, 4, and 1. You all are amazing! My art is inspired by me being African American. So mixing a little bit of American culture with my African American root. We always see the cards that say, get well soon. We always see the cards that say, I love you, all of the positive things or whatever. But we never see a card that says, fuck them in their feelings, right? Because seriously, fuck them in their feelings.
A lot of y'all need to cool out. All that partying, popping them pills. We're
an immersive technology company, and we've been building out Simulacra as our main metaverse platform that runs right out of a web browser. So, right, you don't need to download anything, you don't need a gaming computer. We're trying to make it super accessible for people to actually interact socially online. If you have internet, you're good to go. We are in Simulacra. That's the name of kind of our 3D space that you can run right out of a web browser, right? So you said you're not a gamer. We're making this for non-gamers, right? Super simple and fun to use. And so with AI, you just made that one-of-a-kind pattern that looks sick, right? I mean, look at that jacket. You would wear it, I would wear it in a second, so.
Is it working? Do you believe you got a purpose? Is it worth it? Is it worth it?
I create these beautiful crystal healing plants using good luck bamboo that represents good luck and fortune. My inspiration is because I've been through a traumatizing situation, losing my mom, my only parent, when I was 16 years old. And I felt that the traditional ways to heal through stuff like that just wasn't resonating with me. And so I had to find an alternative, holistic way to approach getting through this, because it's not something that you just get over. And a lot of times we go through things that are very hard to deal with, and we don't get over them. We just have to learn how to live with it. And I found that plants and crystals have been just so helpful for me and my journey, and I just want to share that with everybody.
Are you hurting? Is it working? Do you believe you got
Yeah, so Avivo is Sonder's charity partner tonight, and Avivo works in the Twin Cities in the area of ending homelessness, recovery, and career advancement. So we work with people that are specifically at poverty level or below, and we give them opportunities for treatment, mental health services, employment service, and training.
All right, so because I have the 5th floor hanging chair exhibit, I had the luxury of being here last night, which is phenomenal, to kind of meet some of the artists. So it was really cool to kind of connect with some of them. It's just a really, I don't know, a perfect place to have an exhibit rather than your standard gallery. So just having that ability to be in a different space on each floor is pretty amazing.
It's just so cool and unique to see all the different creators, and you know, some are brand new, some are really proven, and it's really inspiring. It's really cool. It's a really amazing breath of fresh air.
Hi, I'm Allison Valancourt with Balanced Naturals. So we are a women-owned cannabis company. We're based in Northeast Minneapolis, and today we have our sparkling waters. So we have our CBD sparkling waters and also THC sparkling waters. The THC sparkling waters have 5 milligrams of THC in each one. And then our CBD sparkling waters don't contain any THC, so these are not psychoactive. But we have 3 different functional blends, one that's more energizing, pink grapefruit flavor, our chill, which is more calming, and then our balancing, which is a blueberry lemon flavor. Yeah, this has been a really incredible event. It's just been nice to connect with so many other creative people in the industry.
And I wish I took my time, but I was a youngin' and did.
Sonder has been so far such an amazing event to be able to gather with so many creatives and just be inspired as a creative myself. It's been amazing to really kind of get to know other people and meet other people in this world that I like to dive myself into. So it's been cool. Sonder's been amazing, and Sarah has done an amazing job to bring these people together. So I've been doing sports-related paintings. So I attend games and I really take in all the noise, the smells, the lights, all of that together and create multimedia art based off of basketball games, football games. But more recently, wearing my current art. This is a Timberwolves City Edition jersey, but since the whole theme is Own Your Canvas, I decided to paint my jersey and do a design on the front as well as on the back. I want to wear it to Sonder. I want to wear a piece of me and who I am. So.
Giving the guidance and power for me to ignore the shit. So parents, I'm begging you, please spend time.
Ayo, ayo, ayo. My name is NDO. That is E to the N to the D-I-O. I'm an artist of many different types, and I'm out here with my homie right now. Out here with the gang. Out here. Oh, no, my homie right here. I was gonna get to the list of introductions, and my homie. You know, I'll let the man speak for himself too. Of course, that always helps.
Deshaun, aka R for Legacy, and pretty much I'm out here with my boy DL.
How you feeling?
I'm off a gin and tonic. I can go for like 2 more. But, you know, other than that, it's been a good night. You know, there's, you know, amazing artworks. They done shown out. Like, I haven't been to an event for like 2 years. They done brought me out, so.
Yeah, this Sonder show is really tight to see. All the people flowing in here, different faces, new faces. A lot of the art that I've seen here, especially like the installations, the rooms where things have just been like transformed. It's really beautiful, especially that mirror room that was downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, it was the one with the stones.
Yeah.
Where you're stepping through in the basement.
Yep.
Crazy. Part of that whole art exhibit, it's many different Black artists that are out here working, active, creating really amazing, meaningful, impactful work that you may not know about. You probably ain't heard about. We're some of them. Ain't gonna lie, but we also know tons of others that are just as dope, if not doper.
I think it's kind of an interesting perspective because I'm an artist here showing my work while also consuming the work of others. And so it's like a really happy and beautiful medium being with people who are like-minded but also like so different and individual to myself. So it's just been a really beautiful experience.
Yeah, it's been super cool. My friends are all have pieces up here, so I came to support. But it's been beautiful. I always like seeing different mediums of art, so like sculptures, you know, designers. We got plants and spirituality going on. So it's been beautiful to see like what people create and also reading their like bios. I'm like, what inspired them when they started. So I always love just meeting new people, you know, that kind of create. So it's been good.
Today we're here at Sonder, which is an amazing fashion art experience. There's a violinist, there's dancers, artists, poets, literally anything you could think of. There's tons of models here, videographers, photographers, aspiring artists, and it's just a great event where everyone can truly show their passions and express who they really are and do it in a comfortable setting as well. I made so many friends. I actually came alone here and I don't feel alone at all. Yeah, I came alone and everyone has been so heartwarming and it's comfortable. It's the most positive experience you could think of, honestly.
It's been so cool. It's kind of unlike any event I've been to. It's an art museum, but it's interactive, it's an experience, it's a bar, it's, you know, happy hour, it's all the things, right?
Yeah, and we've loved seeing all the beautiful art. All of the artists have totally different styles, but everything goes together in kind of an eclectic, unique way. And not only that, but everyone really brought it with what they were wearing tonight too. So we've been enjoying seeing what all the guests are wearing.
I made my piece myself. These are my pill bottles for my antidepressants, and I ended up kind of keeping a lot of them. and I bedazzled them with rhinestones, and I made this kind of like chain type of body armor sort of statement piece. So yeah, that's kind of what my inspiration for that.
Yeah, and my inspiration is this wonderful woman. She owns a vintage shop called Showstopper Vintage.
It's been so immersive, and everything that you go into is a different experience, and you're surprised every single room that you go into, and you can't stop looking around. It's amazing.
I mean, art is an expression of yourself. It's an expression of an emotion. It's an expression of... Art is whatever you create it to be. That's the beauty of art. It's like, you can be abstract, you can be surreal, you could just create your own.
And I think it's crazy because you might look at somebody and you might expect them to be a certain way, and then you see their art and you're like, wow, you made that? Yeah. And every person's art is a different reflection of who they are inside. And I think that is so beautiful, and you never know what to expect from somebody, and I think that's amazing. That's what we've seen here so far. So Sarah was my favorite, but then also the little flower room with like the mirrors on the wall. It took you to a completely different world. It was like Alice in Wonderland in a tiny little room.
Okay, so this has been, we didn't know what to expect. Let me just say that. We didn't know what we were walking into. It has been such an incredible, positive experience. Like everyone's energy. The energy here is just incredible.
And the explanations and the artistry, just the interactive piece of it is just not, I didn't expect it. It was amazing.
We walked into this thinking we were like, okay, we'll just go for a couple hours, maybe an hour, and then we'll dip. But now we're like, okay, we don't want to leave. It's actually really fun. One of the exhibits was I'm Fine, and I love that because I feel like that brings everyone together into this space. And it's just very powerful.
It was very empowering, and also I think it speaks to mental health and normalizes the fact that we all wear a mask. And to take that off and to be okay being not okay.
Is it working? Do you believe you got a purpose? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Don't want you to turn up. Just listen to how I feel. I ain't gonna say I'm known, but I'm known for keeping...
I'm actually the owner of Cannabis, which is a cannabis company here in the Twin Cities. Hence my Balanced here at Sarah's event. So I was really pumped to see that Balance was here because since I am a big cannabis advocate, I love that Sarah's also working with that as well. Sarah's always been like a really big advocate for just all social equity and justice across all platforms, and I so appreciate that. And I feel like the cannabis industry is just like another, I feel like as a whole, in general in the industry, it's like we're just all social justice warriors. So that is part of our job. So it's like, it just makes me so happy that Sarah's just like lifting that community. Yes, exactly. So hopefully we'll get legalization soon. If not, in the meantime, we got our Balanced. Oh, this one's the best one. You got the good one, for sure. But I love them. They're super tasty. And like today actually I'm celebrating my 100 days of sobriety today by coming to this event. Fuck yes, so I also drank the THC seltzer. So I was like pumped to come here today because I was like, what a fun way to celebrate. It just so happens to be that Sarah's throwing this awesome event for herself and all these artists, which is amazing. And also, go me too.
It's so informative, And now that I'm growing up, it's time to inform the kids.
The experience has been amazing, hearing about their concepts and sharing their concepts and finally seeing them come to life. So it hits a lot different for me, I feel like. Probably Sarah Edwards Gallery because this is her debut into her artistic ventures, and I know this is a very pivotal event for her because she brands herself as an entrepreneur, but now she's trying to include artists into her brand. So seeing that really come to life for her and seeing the excitement as well as like seeing her paintings in real life has been really, really amazing. But I can't even everything that I have seen is insane.
Really been meeting some cool people all over the space, artists, musicians, creatives. This is just a vibe. We definitely got to make sure you tap in with the Chamber Gallery. This is a great space, great people, great energy, and I hope you tap in. You're really missing out if you don't check us out. All right.
Pandora.
Store channel.